It's the news that has stunned both the entertainment world and country music royalty. Brandon Blackstock, music manager, father of four, and the man once married to superstar Kelly Clarkson, has died at just 48 years old after a private 3-year battle with one of the deadliest forms of cancer, melanoma, often called the black tumor. Born into music industry royalty, Brandon was the son of Narvel Blackstock, legendary manager of artists like Reba McEntire, who also became his stepmother when she married Narvel. From an early age, Brandon moved in the same circles as country stars and industry power players, eventually becoming a talent manager himself, representing big names like Blake Shelton. Hey you! Not subscribed to Trending Now yet? Hit that button for daily news, wild stories, and viral moments. Don't miss out. In 2013, Brandon married Kelly Clarkson. Fans saw them as a power couple. She, the powerhouse voice who won American Idol and conquered pop and country charts. He, the industry insider with deep roots in Nashville. They built a life together, blending Brandon-esque to children from his first marriage with Melissa Ashworth, Savannah and Seth, and welcoming tumor, River Rose and Remington Alexander. But behind the smiles, the fairy tale began to crack. In 2020, Clarkson filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The split became a tabloid storm, with public battles over custody and their Montana ranch. By 2022, the marriage was officially over. Brandon stepped out of the spotlight, retreating to the Montana countryside, where he focused on ranch life and his children. What the public didn't know was that Brandon was fighting for his life. He had been diagnosed with melanoma, the most dangerous form of skin cancer, called the black tumor because of its dark appearance. This aggressive disease claims thousands of lives each year. If caught early, survival rates are high, but once it spreads, the battle becomes far more difficult. For more than 3 years, Brandon fought quietly, surrounded by loved ones. Friends say he wanted privacy, choosing not to share his illness widely. He spent his days with his kids, tending to his ranch, and holding on to the simple joys of rural life. On August 7, 2025, Brandon lost that battle. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by family. Kelly Clarkson, who was performing a Las Vegas residency, immediately stepped away from the stage to be with their children during this unimaginable loss. Sources close to Clarkson say she is heartbroken, but staying strong for her kids. Tributes have poured in from across the music world. Reba McEntire, who has known Brandon since he was a boy, has remained quiet publicly, but friends say she is deeply shaken. Fans have flooded social media with condolences, remembering Brandon not just as Kelly Clarkson's ex, but as a devoted father, a man who lived for his family, and a quiet force in the country music business. Brandon Blackstock's story is a reminder that fame, fortune, and connections can't shield anyone from life's hardest battles. His death at 48 is a stark wake-up call about the dangers of melanoma, a cancer that can start as nothing more than a small spot on the skin, but can turn deadly if ignored. Today, his family, Savannah, Seth, River Rose, and Remington, face life without the man who shaped their world. And Kelly Clarkson, once his partner in love and life, now walks the delicate line of grief and motherhood in the public eye. Brandon Blackstock leaves behind a legacy not of headlines and scandals, but of music, family, and resilience. And while his chapter has closed far too soon, his story will live on in the hearts of those who loved him most.